Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am the Channeling Goddess. If you are new here, hi, hello. If you are returning back, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, angel number style, okay? So we have two cards here and I will pull more additional numbers throughout each reading because sometimes there are additional messages, or sometimes we're saying different numbers or more than one number, so I'll pull some additional ones. But we have pile number one, which is the citrine crystal here, and then we have pile number two, which is the rose quartz. Okay, so if you're looking for a message that is more tailored to you, or you're looking for specific messages, I would say to make sure that you are asking spirit for a sign that this is your pile. So if you have a number that you've been seeing all along, ask to see that number. If you've been seeing 444, maybe ask to see that number or see the number 4. If you're asking for a specific color that you want to see or a specific animal, a lot of times that's ways where, we ourselves can know that we're in the right pile, because spirit will answer if we ask. Okay, so make sure that if you are looking for that type of message, make sure that you tap into your own intuition. And the way I like to do this, two ways actually, is by one, putting my feet in the grass and taking some mindful deep breaths outside. If that is not your cup of tea and you just prefer to take some mindful deep breaths, then I would say take 3. You want to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 3. I was going to say 5, so maybe for some of you, you might want to inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 to 6. Okay, this just helps you get more in touch with your own intuition. It may also help you be more in tap to the messages that spirit has for you. Okay, so get your tea, get your coffee, get your snacks together, and I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose the citrine crystal, then this is your pile. So the citrine crystal is associated closely with prosperity. So it is probably one of the most well-known prosperity stones. Some people like to combine it with feng shui as a way to enhance their prosperity. So I just wanted to share that with you. So let's turn over your card and see what message we got for you. So we have taking chances. So it says 0303. So some of you may be saying 000, or 4 zeros, or 4 3s, or 3 3s. Okay. So it says success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. It says when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. So for some of you, you may be seeing this number and it's because there's prosperity coming in for you. For me to put the citrine crystal on top of that without even reading this, to me is confirmation that you are going to be prosperous in this endeavor, but you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone and take a couple of chances. Okay. Spirit is also saying that there may be some specific angels around you to guide you. So we're going to pull from the Angel Tarot deck. And I would definitely say to do some research on these angels as well when they come out, because they may have some additional messages for you. Okay. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards for pile number 1? Any angels that might be around them, or any angels that might want to give them some messages at this time. So we have the devil card. So it says Samael. I was getting ready to say Samuel, but Samael. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. It says Leilahil. And I'm going to read these from the book as well, just to make sure I have the right name. And this is the praiseworthy God. And then you have the Queen of Wands, Elimaya, which is the hidden God. And this is your bottom deck energy. Okay, so let's have a look in the book. Okay, so your first card, pile number 1, is the devil. So this is Samael. So it says the Archangel Samael communicates with the dead and she teaches the occult and magic. He is the chief angel of the 5th heaven. Okay, so this is the severity God. So some of you may, this change that you are looking to do, these chances that you're looking to take may feel a bit severe. They may be more on the material plane. This also talks about, and I want you to see this down here, talks about seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. So for some of you, maybe this path is more of a magical path, and you are a bit hesitant to go on this path just because you don't know how it's going to turn out. You may be worried that you're going to look crazy. You're not. You're going to be fine. There is success in this path. For others of you, you may have been seeing seeing signs from God. So you may have been dreaming about God, or you may have seen signs where in dreams you've seen angels that look like God, or like, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like they look like angels, but they feel, because a lot of times in your dreams you feel more than you see. They feel like God. So that may be a sign that this is definitely your pal. But I'm also getting, don't let the chains of the dead hold you back. And I think for me, what this means is that don't let the dead weight of the past, like things that you can no longer control, things that are outside of your control, things that you cannot necessarily move around, like only worry about the things that you can actually change, because some of this is going to be out of your control. Some of you, you're going to have to take chances and you're going to have to allow spirit to do the rest. For some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but you may be trying to communicate with a friend via a Ouija board. Be careful with that. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be careful, protect yourself if that's something that you're going to do. Okay. And then your second card is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Leilahi is how you say this angel's name. So it's the praiseworthy God. It says the person born under this angel's influence will love to converse and will acquire fame through their talents and actions. Yes, something about your talents and actions. I would also venture to say your gifts could definitely be making room for you, where you are being brought before powerful people, but don't let their exception or their expectations of who you should be hold you down. Okay. And then it says Leilahi helps acquire knowledge and cures illnesses. I don't know why I was going to say illnesses. It is the soul guardian for those born from 1:40 a.m. to 2 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on March 25th, the 5th of June, the 16th of August, the 27th of October, 27th or 7th of January, and the physical guardian for those born from the 14th to the 18th of April. So for some of you, your birthday may be, I think today is the 14th. Yeah, today's the 14th. So happy birthday if today is your birthday. But it says lights up understandings, acquires knowledge. So some of you may be acquiring some knowledge. I would also say be careful of your talents, because I think I talked about this in another video, that your talents, a lot of times are where you acquire knowledge, but your gift is something that only the divine and spirit can teach you. So be careful with what you're taking chances on as well. But I have to say, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which to me is indicative of that things are going to be great for you. You're going to find success, but you will need to tread lightly and take your time. Okay. Don't let others' perception of what they believe or who they believe you should be change you from what you know you want to do. And then we have Elamea. So this is the Queen of Wands. It's the hidden God. So I just heard this and I haven't even finished reading. The hidden God. So Spirit is saying that there are the benefits or the great things, the success that's coming out of taking this chance is hidden from you. And that may be why you're a little bit more hesitant to go down this path, because you can't see what this is going to turn out to be. And Spirit is saying you're going to be fine. Okay. It says those born under this angel are industrious and successful and like to travel. Elamea will guard against mental troubles and helps to identify traitors. This angel is the soul guardian for those born from 1 a.m. to 1:20 p.m. Moral guardian for those born the 23rd of March, the 31st of June, the 14th of August, the 25th of October, or the 5th of January. The physical guardian for those born from the 4th to the 8th of April. I will also say something about the timeline here, where it says the soul guardian born for those born from 1 a.m. to 1:20 p.m. If you're waking up between this time, that is also a confirmation that this is your pal. Because when I was reading that, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, you're waking up in the middle of the night at this particular time. This is a call from Spirit to tell you to take chances, to trust and believe in yourself, because I know some of you may not. Spirit is saying this is a sign for you to trust and believe in yourself and to know that you are protected. Okay, let's get you a couple of cards. Actually, I want to pull from this deck. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information about what you're taking a chance on. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, about what pile number 1 could be taking some chances on? There's definitely prosperity for you down this path, but you have to be willing to traverse it, right? You have to be willing to go down this path. Look, entrepreneur. Wow. You have 2 cards that came out. So you have entrepreneur. Says as an entrepreneur, you will truly have an opportunity to discover yourself and all of your potential. And then you have destiny. You have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of the planet. So for some of you, what you're doing, it stretches far beyond what you think it's going to do, right? You may just be thinking, oh, this is a good idea, I'll be able to make money from this. Spirit is saying this is going to elevate the consciousness of the collective of the planet, and that's why they need you to take this change. For some of you may be feeling like you're forced to make this change, and this is why. It's because Spirit is saying that this change does not just have to do with you. These chances that you're taking, it is not only going to affect you, but it is going to affect the collective consciousness, okay? And then we have obligations. It says you may have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. Yeah, for some of you, this is about you closing out things that no longer serve you. Also, I'm hearing to be grateful for the things that you've had in your past that no longer serve a purpose for you now, because those things were meant to be for you at that time. You were meant to deal with those things. You were meant to traverse those paths. But there is a lot that's coming for you. Destiny, I'm hearing destiny is knocking at your door. Some of you may start seeing moths around the time that this happened. You may see ticking clocks. You may recently have gotten on TikTok. For others of you, you may see stars. That may be something that's significant, like when you know that this is happening. You also might start seeing snakes, because I have this death and rebirth card here on the side of the deck. Not pulling it out, but just wanted to show you. Okay, let's get 2 cards from this deck. Spirit, can we get 2 cards from this deck for pile number 1? Yeah, pile number 1, this thing that you're doing is very prosperous, but it is not something that you can control. Okay, we have the portal. So it says door. Yeah. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wild card. Yeah. Yeah, pile number 1, this is unavoidable, right? This is something that you have to do. And then we have water your garden. So it says nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So for some of you, you may have, this is 2 parts, right? You may have already been in a state of rest and you're coming out of that state. For others of you, Spirit is saying that you need to rest and rejuvenate, because where you're going, you're not going to get a lot of rest. You're not going to get a lot of rest. There is a lot to be done here. There is a lot that needs to take place and happen. But what you have to do is not just going to weigh on your shoulders. It is going to raise the vibration of the collective. So you may be an energy healer. You may be a starseed. If you resonate with that, you could also do what I do, which is tarot card readings. You could also be a painter. You could be an activist. Something about what you're doing is more on the creative path, more on the entrepreneur side, where you're making choices yourself. And then we have doors opening here. So Spirit is saying a lot of doors are going to open for you, but you have to take these chances. And then your bottom deck energy is lifting the veil. It says questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Yeah, right now. And that's why, to me, that's why this card came out. It says you have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. Yep, you're lifting the veil, right? Things are being revealed to you, and you are moving away from things that no longer align with your highest good, align with what it is that you need to do here on earth. So I want to get you some additional angel number cards here, just to see if we can get some additional numbers that might be relevant to you. Spirit, can we get some additional angel numbers for pile number 1, please? You may see 11 as well, or 12. So we have 404. It says slow down. Yep, this rest. Where's the rest card? I think you had a rest card here somewhere. Yeah, right here, rest card. So it says slow down, balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life and your surroundings and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So you have 040. So you may see 444 or 000 as well. And then, wow, you have 1717. So we have drama alert. It says independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing aspirations. It says take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You may need to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. Yeah, you're definitely heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Yeah, some of you may have felt like things just completely slowed down, right? And now they're about to pick up. For others of you, there will be some drama with you taking this path. So just Spirit is warning you. There will be some drama with you taking this path. But look at what you have as your bottom deck energy. You have 333. And then what did I say? You could see 333 or 000. And look what came out. Support. It says growth, creativity. Yep, you got creativity again. Joy. Community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. Didn't I say something about like drawing or painting or something like that? It says it does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So for some of you, you have to do, there's more that you need to do. There's more that Spirit is asking you to do. But Spirit is saying we're going to support you through this because we know that this particular situation that we're asking you to do might be a little bit scary. So I want to pull you also from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So it's a little pocket size one. I like the pocket size ones. They're cute. So I'm going to shuffle one time just to clear the energy from the previous reading. Oops. And I want you to hold, if you have a question for Spirit, this would be the time to hold it in your heart or in your mind and ask it. And then we'll see what comes out, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and then we'll get started, okay? For pile number 1, Spirit, what's the answer to that question? It says reconsider. Yeah, there's some things you need to reconsider about. And to me, that reminds me of like closing out these contracts, right? You need to reconsider how you're moving in this energy. And then I think this was your bottom deck energy. It says it's up to you, but I'm also going to show you this one as well. It says you're ready. So for some of you, Spirit is saying you're ready for this path. You have been specifically chosen for this particular path that you're going down. And Spirit wants you to reconsider where you're holding your energy. Realize the things that you need to let go of, right? I think that came out in one of these cards, but realize the things that you need to let go of because they no longer serve you, okay? So pile number 1, this is all of the messages that I have for you. I just want to say this because Spirit just said it. You're going to be successful. Everything is going to be fine. But I will say that heavy is the head that wear the crown. You are going to be changing lives. So make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you are grounding your energy. Make sure that you are tapping into your ancestors, making sure that you're asking for help from those of the ancestors that wish to help you, and you're going to be fine, okay? So this is all the messages that I have for you. I really do appreciate you allowing me to tap into your energy and read that, and I will see you next time in your next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the rose quartz crystals, then this is your pile. So the rose quartz is a widely used crystal for romantic love and all other kinds of love, including unconditional love, okay? While it isn't strictly used necessarily, using a heart-shaped rose quartz is a nice touch. So for some of you, maybe the angel numbers that are showing up for you is talking about romance coming into your life. It's talking about new love. This could be love of self. This could be love of one's own energy. This could also be that you're tapping into a new vibration and you're loving what you're doing, okay? So let's put this up here. Let's see what angel number came out for you. We have 1919, so it's like cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, change, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Yeah, for some of you, new love is definitely coming in. For others of you, you may be fighting it. And you may be destined to repeat this lesson over and over and over and over again until you learn to let go and let Spirit truly move in your life when it comes to love. You may be seeing 1111. You may be seeing 999. I'm also going to pull some additional angel number cards, so we'll get some more numbers to see what else comes out. But let's get you some cards from the romance and love deck. So we have dressing up. It says an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. Yep, some of you and I just saw Dory at the bottom. Some of you are more of an introvert. You've been staying in and you haven't really like let yourself your hair down a little bit. So you have friendship. It says this connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into romance. So some of you may be finding new friends. For others of you, this may be a relationship that develops from a friendship. I know what the card said, but I'm telling you what Spirit is telling me. But for some of you, you may have a friend that you've been friends with for a long time, and they're finally confessing how much they love you. Got wedding at the bottom. They may be confessing how much they love you. Spirit, can we get some more cards? We have gifts. It says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So for some of you, you may be getting a gift from Spirit. You may also be getting a gift from a lover of yours. Look, and then wedding card came out. So it says taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. For some of you, the gift could be a proposal that's coming in. So, okay, hold on. Sorry, I just got a whole lot of messages at once. So it says karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Some of you, when we hear the word karma, we think, oh, something bad is coming for me. Your karma could be that you have went through some cycles. There's a lot of change and rebirth. Maybe you've been alone for a long time, and it's because you didn't know or didn't believe that you could be in a happy, successful relationship. And Spirit is saying, we need you to let go of the outcome of this person coming into your life. For some of you, you may be afraid to be in another relationship. Maybe your last one didn't turn out well because your bottom deck energy is the X. So it says healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. And then I was just saying that you may have not gotten out a lot. Look at what's under that. It's hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. So for some of you, you've been hiding away from the world. And then under that was heartbreak. So for some of you, you could have gone through a heartbreak. You could have secluded yourself and not really been in a situation where you've been in relationships. You could, like I said, I think I mentioned this before, you could be actually afraid to be in relationships because of what happened to you in your past. And you're just like, I don't know if I really want to do this. I'm like, I can hear you saying, I'm good with friends, Spirit, but I don't necessarily know if I want to be in a relationship. And Spirit is saying the way this person might come in is as a friend, and it may develop into something else. For some of you, you may be invited to a party and you may not want to go. Ooh, you may not want to go, but Spirit is saying get dressed up and go out. You may be surprised on what you find when you go out there. Okay, so let's get you some cards from the Dream Gaia tarot deck. I'm going to shuffle these. They always shuffle hard, but I'm going to shuffle these just to see if we can get some additional messages from Spirit, these cards. Now, they are tarot cards, but I don't necessarily use them as tarot cards because the imagery on them are so beautiful. So that's what I normally use it for, to let the imagery speak to me and let Spirit give me messages, okay? So let's get 2 cards. Spirit, can we get 2 cards, please? That was quick. So I would say that this is the 6 of water, sorry. And then if you were looking at traditional tarot, okay, can we get one other card, please, Spirit? Yeah, this card is already speaking to me, that imagery with the hand out. Spirit is asking you to let go and to take their hand. For some of you, this is about your love life. Spirit is saying that someone beautiful is coming in for you, but we need you to open yourself up and open yourself up to this. And almost like I'm hearing the word let go. And then we have this card here. And this right here, like, I think this might be the Tower card. I'm not sure. But this right here makes me think of alignment. And it also makes me think, for some reason, it makes me think of the Phoenix, which talks about, to me, I always equate the Phoenix with rebirth and being born out of the ashes. So this is what this is making me think of. Some of you may resonate with the Phoenix. And then look at what was on the bottom deck. Right here, this is the 2 of fire, I believe. So this will be considered the 2 of wands, I believe. But some of you, you are definitely coming into your element. You're moving from this place to this place, a more fiery energy. For some of you, like I said, you're going through a cycle of change, and you're needing to trust in Spirit more, because look at her hand. I want you to see this, if I can get the card up. Look at her hand being outstretched like that, right? It's almost like saying, come on, let's go. We got this. And then there's a heart here. So for some of you, this is definitely about love for you. The cycles of rebirth or change are all about love for you. This could also be love of self, right? It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be you are learning to love yourself a little bit more. And you're being more patient with what it is that Spirit is giving you, okay? I'm also hearing let go. I think I said that a few minutes ago. Spirit is saying to let go and to almost fall into our arms. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit, can I get 2 cards from this energy oracle deck, please? Anxiety. Some of you may have a lot of anxiety about this because you don't know how this is going to turn out. Your last relationship was not so great, and you're a bit hesitant because you feel a storm that is not anywhere near you. The hesitancy that is in your mind is exactly there. It is in your mind. Like, it's not even a real thing. And what I mean when I say that, so I'm not discounting what you feel. I'm saying that you're envisioning a problem that has not happened yet. Okay. You are holding a new partner or a new individual or new friend to standards that old friends or old partners messed up, right? Look at this, the thinking man. You're there's definitely someone coming in for you. This person may make you think. They may make you question what it is that you know, and that may scare the ever-loving shit out of you. But Spirit is saying that you're going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. They are going to treat you like, I don't know why, but him holding this crystal makes me think they're going to treat you like precious glass. They're going to understand that they can't be rough with you. They're going to understand that they need to be easy with you, right? I'm hearing... who is it? Adele, take it easy on me, babe. That's what I'm hearing. And then we have a contract. For some of you, this relationship or this union has been destined since the foundation, right? This is a contract that you sign with this person to always find them in this lifetime. And it's time for you to find them. I'm also saying, like, here, her being blindfold. You may have even said to this person, I will find you even if they may have said it to you, I will find you even if I can't see. I can feel you, right? Something about you coming into union with this person is going to balance the scales of justice, specifically like in your life, the things that have happened to you. It is going to balance the scales and it's going to make you believe in love again, okay? Let's get a couple of cards from this deck for pile number 2, Spirit. Any additional messages for pile number 2? I just heard get out of your head. Some of you need to get out of your head. You're thinking too much. It says the tailor, attention to detail, pride. Okay. Can I get one other card? Yeah, some of you, this was tailored. This relationship was tailored for you. And it says the storyteller, viewpoints, control. Yep. You're trying to control the outcome. And Spirit is saying, release the need to control because you cannot force things. This is not something that you can force. This is something that will just have to be. And then we have Pilgrim, which it says opportunities and growth. So you will get a chance to grow with this person in this particular relationship because there is something about this that will almost shift your opinion of what you believe like a relationship should be or love should be, because this person literally was tailor-made for you. I'm hearing Spirit say that we pay close attention to the details of this person because we knew what you needed in order to be with this individual. We knew what this individual needed to come in the door with, so that you can feel more comfortable with what it is that this person is bringing to the door. But you have to let go, right? Let go of the anxiety, let go of the need to control this situation because you can't, there's no way to control it. Okay. I'm going to get you 2 more cards from the angel number deck just to see if there's any additional numbers that might be coming out for you as well. Spirit, can we get some additional angel numbers, please, for pile number 2? Any angel numbers that they might be seeing around the time that this love might come into their life, or, you know, any angel numbers that might be words of confirmation or comfort to them. Okay, we have 6666. So it says great blessings. Wow. Self-love. Yeah, some of you, this is about self-love. It says self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. I just said that. Didn't I say letting go? It says nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, what did I say? Okay, that big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Yeah, you have to open your heart because it's almost like you have your hands squeezed so tight that what actually is meant for you to come in for you, you yourself are holding it back, which is crazy. Okay, let's get one more card, please. Thank you. We have 1111. I'm sorry, 1122. So some of you actually see 1111, but this is 1122. So it says great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intention. So some of you set the intention to find this person, but it's now coming in and it's scary because you're afraid that this person is going to turn out to be just like your ex. It may even be that there are some things that this person does that kind of reminds you of your ex, and it's like, it could even be the good things, but it's freaking you out, okay? So then we have 4444. So it says blessing in disguise, obstacles, hardship, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. What did it say? You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Yeah, Spirit is saying, let go of the things that no longer serve you. Let them be what they are, right? What you have to do in the path that you have to traverse is something altogether different. And Spirit needs you to be more open to what is actually coming in for you. Spirit needs you to be, to almost lighten up a little bit. That's what I'm hearing. And you could be going through a moment of distress, and Spirit is saying this is a blessing in disguise, right? It could also be like, I'm hearing that you may be fighting hard, or you might fight hard when this person comes in to not be in this relationship with him, but Spirit is saying that you're being divinely guided to this, okay? It's a blessing in disguise. Even your fear is a blessing in disguise, okay? All right, so we're going to pull some messages from the Angel Answers deck. Let's see. Spirit, if you have any additional messages, or not any additional messages, if you have any additional questions that you want to ask Spirit, now would be the time. So I would say to pause the video, hold the question in your heart, feel the question, and then come back and see what answer Spirit gives you, okay? So let's get started. Spirit, can we get an answer for pile number 2? Answer to whatever question pile number 2 is asking at this time. Okay, we have improving health. So someone, your health is improving. Things are getting better. And this could be your mental health as well. So because we have self-love here as well. It says in the near future. So for some of you, this could be coming for you in the near future. And Spirit is saying, don't stop. You're on the right path. Keep going. This is exactly where you're meant to be. We would not be putting you in this situation if it was not where you're meant to be. Okay. Now I am going to pull one of the angel tarot cards just to see if there's any specific angel that might come through for you in this reading. I would also say to do some research on this angel. I will read from the book just in case there's any additional messages that might resonate with you. But let's pull you one card from the Angel Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get one card for pile number 2, please? Any angel that might have a message for them, or any angel that might be around them, guiding them down this path. That's too many cards, but we have, what is this? The 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. So that may be confirmation for you. I know for me, I do I look for certain cards when I am listening to tarot cards reading. So just want to let you know that there was the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. Spirit, can we get one card, please, for pile number 2? One card that they need, message that they might need to hear. So we have the Emperor and the 9 of Swords, but I'm going to keep shuffling because that's too many cards. Just one. I'm going to show you the Star because there are so many other cards that came out. We're going to keep shuffling, but I want you to see that. Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords. I think this NEL. So it says God, Lord of all virtues. So we're going to read this from the book. So down at the bottom it says, breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers, brings victory. Yeah, you're going to be victorious in this. And then your bottom deck is the 8 of Wands. So that's forward movement for some of you. This person could be coming in rather quickly for you. That could be why the 8 of, I think that's the 8 of Wands, right? Yeah, the 8 of Wands is showing up as your bottom deck energy. So you may not have a whole lot of time to deal with the idea of this person coming, because they may be coming rather swiftly for you. All right, so we have the Two of Swords. So the way you say this angel's name is Aniel. So it says God, Lord of all virtues. So this card said those born under Aniel will acquire celebrity through their talents and alignment and will distinguish themselves among the wise. Some of you, you may be, the love of your life may be a celebrity. You may be meeting a celebrity and it may change your perspective on love. You may be falling in love with a celebrity, and I don't mean like one-sided, I mean both ways. You could also be going to some type of a party where you meet a celebrity, okay? So it says, or you could be becoming a celebrity yourself. It says, Aniel gives victory, rules over the science and the arts, reveals the secrets of nature, and inspires wise philosophers with their meditations. Soul guardian for those born from 12 p.m. to 2:20 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 25th of April, the 6th of July, the 16th of September, the 27th of November, or the 7th of February. Physical guardian for those born from the 16th to the 20th of September. So that may be a sign for you. I would also say to research this angel as well. There may be an additional message there for you. Something that you need to hear at this time from this angel. And then I'm going to pull you one other card. So we're going to pull from the Cherry Blossom deck just to see if there's any meditative messages that Spirit might have for you. Spirit, can we get any, can we get a card for pile number 2? Any meditative messages that they need to hear at this time, please? That was quick. Thank you. It says, evoke joy. Evoking joy not only nurtures your own happiness, but also inspires a cycle of positivity and growth that radiates outward. And in your bottom deck energy, wow, is manifest dreams. So for some of you, this person is a manifestation of yours. I think that came out somewhere else. This person may be someone that you manifested, but you're a little afraid to dip into this. So it says, manifest dreams. As you focus on your energy on your dreams, you cultivate a sense of purpose and direction, which contributes to emotional healing. For some of you, you may have dreamed about this person before you actually met them. That may also be a confirmation that this is your pal, or this is, you know that this is the right person. For you have the card of invoking joy. So this person is going to invoke joy into you. This person is going to make you so happy. I'm hearing, I was looking up love languages today. This person's love language may be acts of service. I don't know if that's your love language, but that's what I'm hearing just now. Their love language may be acts of service. Okay. So pile number 2, this is all of the messages that I have for you at this time. I am sending you so much love and so much support, and I will see you next time in your next reading. Bye.